แล้วก็คุยกัน
Peripheral.
She thinks she got enough.
This is Orion. How old is he, Steve? And this is Steve.
Hi.
Orion's
This is,
owner.
he's 13.
Okay, so he foundered a little over a year ago. That's 14, 15 months ago. So we rehabbed his feet. I'd say they're fully rehabbed now. I'll include some photos of the condition of his feet in the beginning. This is collateral groove depth. That's about an inch and an eighth at the heels. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got these grooves on the hoof pick, and they're both coming out at the 7th pick. So those heels are level to the same distance from the wings of the coffin bone, or the bottom of the lateral cartilages. So I'm just following the peripheral edge of the sole, right there. And you can see here he's kind of gotten flat, but it's in the wall. He's got a little arch in the sole. Just went right to the peripheral edge of the sole, and you can see here now that just respects his arch. Keep the toe, and just taking a little bit till I can just reveal the lamina, and it's a bright, pretty colored lamina there. No stretching, no tearing, healthy connection. This was all wall separated over a year ago. You can see that frog isn't even coming off with that aggressive rough side. just rubbing it down a little bit. And that's kind of a cool thing about when you get a healthy frog, it doesn't really want to come off. The rasp stops working. Just establishing the peripheral edge right here. You can see how much he's grown right there. That's a good 1/2 inch. And then over here, he's wearing this side because he's a little bit pigeon-toed. That's what I'm tracing right there is the little plug of retained sole. It's not hurting anything. It's up off the ground. And it's just a little added protection you can see right there. So I can take it or leave it. It doesn't matter. So here, his peripheral sole edge though is right there where that little bit of separation is right there. It's not even an 1/8 inch deep. Okay, so this side, he's already pretty much doing for himself. There's already a little bit of arch in there. You can see some daylight. He's already doing most of that himself. Right here is what he needs help with. It's a little more than he usually has. A little more uneven wall height than he usually has. You can see that's just a dead layer of sole. He's got so much concavity on this side, I'm just gonna go ahead and take that off. If I leave it, it might come off in a week or so and it'd be kind of uncomfortable. So if I just take it right now, this is all soft tissue between my thumbs, and that's his heel horn right there. Good stuff. What you're looking for is these collateral grooves, the frog to actually fill in that collateral groove. That's what a Mustang foot would look like. Well, you don't want it to fill it in with dead stuff, so that's 3 weeks of growth. If I just come in here and take that edge off of just a little dead stuff, just a little ridge of rim of dead stuff. That'll fill right back in within a week. It's prettier the other way, but that's what makes the trim last right there. But I'm conscious to leave as much live stuff on as I can. Again, he's got more on the inside there, so he's loading his right side on his right side of his body on the right side of his feet. So he's base narrow behind and pigeon-toed in the front. So that's what I'm looking for the heels. And then you can see his concavity here after the trim from the peripheral edge of the sole to the bottom of the collateral grooves. And one to the side too for you. This foot's not as long on the inside as the other one, so that would lead me to believe that he leans on the right one more, so he'd be right-hand dominant. Which is important to pay attention to because you don't want to change that or affect it in an adverse way. You also don't want to go with it too much or you'll make it worse. Pardon?
Just have to balance it.
Yes, just take it to the peripheral edge of the sole plane. The horse does. We'll keep it where it's supposed to be. If they can improve it, they'll improve it. If it stays, it stays. You also have to get the back of the foot. You have to keep the back of the foot right to keep the medial lateral balance correct. Or the horse leans on his toes and then they twist all around. So here. You can see his frog's touching a little bit down there, but his that's right in the, he's got a little arch here. I'm actually able to come through the arches and take his frog down, but the frog right there conforms to the peripheral edge of his sole. Here to here, it's not making contact.
Yeah.
And here to here, it is, because of the natural arch in his sole. So there you go, Orion.
Hey. Hey there. I see you two rolled. And my balls.